Hey guys, how's it going? What, is something wrong with my? I got something in my eye? Shit. Yeah, let me get this out of the way. You can see that. Alright, I'm fine. I just randomly a fucking eye blood vessel decided to burst before I go to Taiwan, and my eye looks like I got in a fight. I don't know. I just went to a friend's house for Memorial Day, and like we just watched movies, and like I don't know, we had a blast. So either I laughed hard, or I coughed, or I sneezed, or something, and like a blood vessel burst. So yeah, I'm okay. It doesn't hurt or anything. It just looks bad. It's like, god damn it, this eye is fucking weird. Now thinking about it, I got this eyelid bullshit, and like the Chilesian, it's all fucking red. What the hell's going on? Bullshit. I mean, it looks bad at the moment, but it is. I can see it getting better in the sense like the blood is kind of like spreading out and getting thinner or whatever. So it's not as intense as it was a few days ago. So I'm okay. All right. So the plan is that as you're watching this video, I should already be on my way to Taiwan. Either I'm flying or I'm already there, one of the two. I guess this should be the official first video for my trip to Computex 2024. In the past, I always made videos like, showing you what I packed, what I got, this and that. I decided not to do that because whatever. When I get my computer set up and stuff in my room, then like I'll give you like a mini tour of what we got going on. I decided to pack everything yesterday. I just wanted to get it done. I didn't really feel like filming it, right? But there is other things that I wanted to talk to you guys about before I go to my trip, right? Going to Computex. This is like about my 7th time, I think, of me going. I'm not exactly sure. So, what I've learned as a traveler to Taiwan and going to these conventions, I guess I can share with you a few some advice from going there as much as I have up to this point. So first things first, this part of the year in Taiwan is fucking hot. That's something that when I talk about Taiwan, I do mention a lot that it gets really hot there. And it's not necessarily like a dry heat where you feel like the heat of the sun rays. It's just overall hot and humid. So, because it's so humid, it feels like you're walking into a sauna and like your whole body just feels hot. Even if you're staying in the shade, it does help a bit, but I mean, like you still feel hot. Because, it's just like there's so much fucking humidity everywhere. It's just, yeah, you're so fucking hot and wet. And like, yeah, you gotta be prepared for that. So for that reason, I'm actually taking less clothes than I have in the past. One of the cool things about these events is that everything's very casual, right? So I do appreciate that. This year, I'm just taking sandals. I usually take shoes, like regular shoes, but I mean, it can start to rain there and your shoes will get wet and get fucked up. There's really no point, right? Unless you're wearing like a waterproof boots, which I have taken. But again, it's so fucking hot that wearing boots is not comfortable, right? So I'm just straight out taking sandals this year, right? That way if it rains, my feet get wet, it doesn't matter. Like, fuck it. My feet will get dry when I'm wearing sandals, right? Most of my sandals are made of a material that like they're just basically foam, rubber, or whatever, so they're not gonna get wet. Or if they do get wet, they'll just dry up. It's not that big of a deal, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna be taking shorts. I'm not taking any pants. There's no point to taking like pants. It's so fucking hot. Like I said, unless you're doing a presentation, but in my case, I'm just gonna be stuck in the room, so I'm just gonna be taking shorts and just take a few shirts, right? So I'm planning to like dress very light. We're gonna be there for a whole week. The main thing I'm gonna take the most is underwear, actually, right? That way I can just switch them out throughout the day when I need to. I just grab all the ones I got, because yeah, that's one thing that makes you feel uncomfortable is having dirty underwear, right? So you're walking around, you're all sweaty, your fucking chonies get all nasty, so you want to be able to like get comfortable and take some wet wipes, dry yourself up, clean yourself up, and then change a fresh pair of underwear. You'd be more comfortable that way. So I like having clean underwear, a lot of it. So the other reason why you want to travel light is because obviously when you're there, you want to take back some stuff, right? Souvenirs, food, clothes if you want, anything, right, that you can think of. So you want to be able to go light, have extra, space in your suitcase. That way you can able like, you properly storage shit into your suitcase, and then like, you can be able to bring it back without, worried about your food or whatever getting smashed inside your suitcase, right? So now flying, we currently use EVA Airlines. So one of the airlines that we use is EVA Air. Obviously, I can't really say I've flown to Asia and a bunch of other airlines, but honestly, this is like one of like the coolest airlines I've traveled in. I mean, I traveled in the sense of like going from here to Central America to visit my family back in Guatemala. So, and then like small plane trips from here to Vegas, whatever. Or from here to Northern California. I mean, I've done those kinds of trips, but in regards to like a long trip, EVA Air is fucking epic, right? So I highly recommend these guys if for whatever reason you ever want to travel to Taipei or Taiwan. or just Asia in general, EVA Air is great, right? Now they got like three seating charts, as you can imagine, right? They got economy, they got the premium economy, and then like they got the full-on epic. You got too much money economy. All right, yeah, here's a good chart of it. All right, so yeah, like the basic economy, the main thing is that you share 3 seats, right? That's like the basic economy, right? You go, the one we got is like the next level up, which is like the premium economy. So instead of 3 chairs, you get 2, right? This makes a massive difference. If you have, if you want to save money, if you're young, if you can take, if you can sit straight for fucking hours, say like in a road trip or whatever, then yeah, sure, go for it. Take the premium, save the money, whatever. But if you want to be comfortable and definitely have space and be able to, yeah, it comes to comfort, dude. Yeah, definitely this shit is worth it, right? And then like you got like the premium people that they basically have like little pods. They're like, they look like beds, right? That's the premium shit. Yeah, so like they look like this. I think like you got 2 seats instead of 3, right? So it's basically the same row, but you get more space. Sure, you're not cramped up, right? Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, these are the people that get like their own little like room almost like, right? You can extend this out and make it flat like a bed. So you get your own individual space there, right? So that's the super economy shit, right? It's pretty nice. But yeah, in regards to travel, EVA Air is probably like the best. I can't compare it to anything else, but seriously, I just like every time we go is great. Like the service is great. They always have people going up and down like the aisles, women, offering you food, drinks, making sure you want something. But if you have some specialty diet, they do accommodate you. Heather, Kyle's ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, she is or whatever vegetarian at the time, so she actually called ahead of time and she got like a specialty menu, which they can do for you. So yeah, good airline, EVA Air. Another thing that we do is we get like a little Wi-Fi hotspot, right? Basically, it's your own little portable hotspot Wi-Fi device that we walk around with. Obviously, we don't have any like phone service in Taiwan, so we make phone calls using the Wi-Fi, right? So this thing is also super fucking important to have. These are the guys that mainly Paul, reserves his hotspot from. So after you land your plane, you go through customs, you get the stamp, and then you exit, that area where you have all your people like, hey, Bob, whatever, trying to call out for you, that area. So as soon as you exit there, they have a booth where they have these things, right? And then like, you pay in advance, you can reserve for one, stuff like that. I haven't reserved this myself, so I don't know too much about it, but I know like when Jenny was working with Paul, she like sent me this info. There's like a deposit that you pay, and then you pay for like the day for however long you're gonna have it. Then when you return it, you get your deposit back, and then like you're good to go. The last one I had, unfortunately, the one that I had was the battery kept dying. It sucked, right? The battery charge wouldn't hold any battery power whatsoever. So basically, the whole time I had it like connected to my battery bank, right? I was able to like still use it. I just had it connected all the time into my battery bank as I walked around. When I was back in my room, then I'll just connect it directly to a USB connector, so it could be charging and be on at the same time, right? So there are other locations in Taiwan or in Taipei where you can go to like the booth or a store where they offer these things. I think most likely I could have exchanged it, but like I said, it worked for me at the time. I just didn't care too much. I was in the room, so as long as I had it connected to power, it was fine. So, there's that. So yeah, definitely if you want Wi-Fi, take a look at these guys, cloak.com. When I go to Taiwan, I guess I go more to detail how all this shit works. I'm just trying to make a video of like shit that you're gonna need when you get there. One of the main cool things about Taiwan is the whole MRT system, right? MRT is like a Metro Rapid Transit, in case you're wondering. I actually want to make a video showing to you how to read the maps for like the MRT there. But yeah, see like all these lines, you got red, yellow, green. All these is like the MRT maps. One thing you're gonna definitely need is these guys. As soon as you get out of the airport, you definitely want to get one of these cards. It's an EasyCard. The cool thing about these guys is like you buy one. There's like maybe a deposit, a small one just for the card. Yeah, you're able to load these cards, and also you can use these cards in other areas as well to accept these, right? So think of it as a prepaid debit card. You add money and you use it to like pay for a transit, right? When you enter, you exit, but you are able to use this in certain areas that accept money, right? So you can load this up with money and pay for your groceries, some shit like that. But for the most part, I use this like just to like pay for like the train, which actually goes into my next topic. You definitely want to make sure you have a credit card that has like no foreign transaction fees, right? I got the Carnival Cruise. This is like a Barclays credit card. Barclays. I'm not promoting this card. What I'm trying to say is that like you definitely want to make sure you get a credit card that has like 0% transaction fees. If you want to travel more, then obviously it makes more sense to get like a traveling card. I'm just using this card because it's like the only one that doesn't have foreign transaction fees. Another cool thing I like about this card is that like you can go on the bank website and you can let them know that I'm traveling between this date and this date. That way they don't freeze your credit card thinking like there's some crazy suspicious activity going on, right? So you can let them know ahead of time what's going on. Now, I definitely need to get a better card more down the line, something that I'm able to use the reward points. So this is the credit card I don't use throughout the year. It's blank. I use it in Taipei. I'm able to like just show Paul the statement, be like, here's what I spent, and I can get compensated for, you know, buying food or whatever, right? So, you know, it does help. Also, because it's a credit card I don't use often, if for whatever reason this thing gets hacked, then whatever, I can just close it. It doesn't bother me because I'm not using it for my personal shit. I purposely have a credit card set aside for these events, right? So definitely be a good idea to have something like that. Also, another thing about credit cards, we are around this area right here, you know, Taipei World Trade Center, Taipei 101. So this is like a very big tourist area. Because it's a tourist area, credit cards are accepted here, so you can't get by around this area with a credit card if you want to use it. I haven't had any much issue. However, still, cash is very important in some areas. Like the further away you get away from like any touristy area, you know, say like a random like a food vendor off on the side, obviously you're gonna have to take cash. So you're gonna need to like make sure you carry enough cash with you to enjoy yourself, right? Which goes to my next topic of how much cash to take. For the most part, Paul's Epic Chill, you know, we go out and eat. He usually covers a lot of that. We're gonna like be sharing an Airbnb this time. So if we buy food, then we're gonna go halfies, or he's gonna take care of it. You know, Paul's very, very considerate about this kind of stuff, right? Appreciate him big time for that. But what I'm saying is that like, at least for me, my plan is I'm gonna take $300 in cash. But yeah, like my plan is I'm gonna put like $100 in this thing just so I can use the MRT and not worry about it. You know, everything's taken care of. I'm gonna have $100 so I can convert it to like local currency. And then I'm just gonna have an extra $100 just in case. Since you're in a tourist area, they do have locations where you are able to walk up and exchange more money if you need to. So it is cool, you can do that, right? So that's not a problem. But for the most part, in the touristy area, you can use your credit card without any problems. Yeah, it's mainly like when you go further away from the touristy areas, then like that's when you kind of need the cash. Now the cool thing about these cards is that you are able to get your money back if you see you're done or whatever. You can like put this in the kiosk machine. You know, you can like ask for a refund and it even gives you back your deposit. It's just gonna ask you to like return the card, right? So you don't keep it. And then like, you know, you can take the currency, and then when you're back home, you can exchange it to like the local currency, right? And that goes to currency. At the moment, $1 American dollar, you get 32 new Taiwanese dollars, right? Taiwan is not a cheap country compared to other Asian countries. I chat with people on my Discord that you know, they're traveling to Thailand, Cambodia, so on and so forth. So it is cheaper in those countries in the sense of making your money go further if you have a Western currency. Since like Taiwan has a lot of business with Westerners, it's almost like their currency is adjusted to match the value of the American dollar, right, or Western currency. So what I would spend $13 here, like on food and stuff like that, it's almost equivalent to like the amount of food I get over there with the same $13, right? If that makes sense. So it's not like, you know, $13 here, the amount of food I can get over there for $2, right? It's not like that. So keep that in mind. It's not as cheap. It is a bit cheaper, you know, the further away you go, obviously, but then like I said, you're gonna need cash. Some areas maybe you can barter if you want, but yeah, keep that in mind. I'm just blabbering today, fuck it. Hey, I'm sharing info, right? So you guys can take it or leave it. I don't know. All right. You guys be surprised how much mosquitoes love foreign blood, I guess, right? I guess it is a thing, you know, when you're not in a native country, like bugs tend to gravitate towards you, right? I'm definitely taking this fucking thing. I got one for myself, for me and my girlfriend, for our place, because during the summertime, obviously we get mosquitoes, so we want to avoid that, so we sleep with this thing on. It does help big time. It does work very well, right? Just like a little UV light. Has a fan, it sucks the mosquitoes in, and down here you have one of these like sticky pad things, and then like there you go, right? They get stuck. I'm taking this guy with me. No joke. Because like it's so hot and humid, you know, it rains constantly or just, you know, randomly. So obviously there's a lot of areas where mosquitoes can breed. So yeah, it is a problem that mosquitoes can fucking eat you up if you're not careful. So if you're gonna be moving around a lot and, you know, whatever, traveling all over the fucking place, then you probably don't need this, right? But, you know, for my case, because I'm gonna be in the same area and I can be sleeping in the same fucking room for like a whole week straight, yeah, I'm definitely taking this thing with me because I learned my lesson. I want to try to minimize the amount of like bugs eating me up, right? Obviously, you can take bug spray and all that shit, you know, whatever. That helps out. But I'm probably just gonna get that there. Which I think it goes to my next point. What to pack and what to take in the sense of like personal hygiene shit. The cool thing about Taiwan is that like there's 7-Elevens everywhere, right? There's little convenience markets everywhere. The cool thing about Taiwan that I appreciate is that like everything is very walkable, right? Like unlike here in America where like you gotta have a car to get anywhere. You can walk, but you can be walking more. That part of like Taiwan, like they actually cater towards pedestrians, and I think it's epic. You have a specific sidewalk for people to walk. And you have another little lane which is separate from like the sidewalk for bikers, right? Like just and then like you have like the street, right? So it's like 3 lanes. You got the cars, the vehicles, you know, motor vehicles, bicycles, you know, pedals and shit, and then you got like the sidewalk for humans. God damn it, you have no idea how much I love that. So anyways, that being said, since like the city is designed to be walkable, you have a lot of convenience stores everywhere, so you shouldn't have a problem whatsoever to like get what you need, right? Toothpaste, you know, whatever, soaps, other good shit. Usually we stay at a hotel, so hotels, they accommodate you in that sense. They give you a little package, you know, a little like toothpaste, and you got dental floss there. So I mean, I do use those. I use max those things, right, to save money or whatever. So it is convenient to have those things, right? But if you need to get toothpaste or you want to take your own for whatever reason, you can, but you know, you don't need to. I'm taking some things for myself, mainly out of convenience, because the moment we get there, I just don't want to like worry about it. I just want to be able to like brush my teeth, take a quick shower, and be able to jump in the bed, right? So that's the reason why I'm taking some of my shit. That way, once I get there, I don't have to worry about, you know, fucking getting it later, right? If you were to go without any personal hygiene shit, you'll be fine, obviously. It's not a problem. It's not like here where you have to go to fucking, I don't know how far, to like a Walmart or a Target to get that kind of shit. You can literally walk out the street, go up, take a few steps, and you have a convenience store there. Yeah, Taiwan is cool in that shit. In that sense, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean it to go this long. It's just me ranting, but yeah, I got a lot to say, right? We were not trying to like share this location, at least for safety reasons, because I just don't trust some fuckers. If you use Google Chrome, I can translate the website for you into English, so that's not a problem. So like the place we stay at is called Sparkle Hotel, right? It sounds funny, right? Sparkle. You know, like English kind of thing, right? But we actually, I personally, I really like this like hotel. I have nothing but good opinions of this place. Basically, it's underground. So this is the entrance area right here, right from the door looking out, and like this is actually the street. So you have to like go downstairs like, I don't know, a few feet. It's not that big of a deal. And here's Taipei 101. And that's the thing I like about this location, because it's right next to Taipei 101. So if you were to like want to eat something, the base of this thing of Taipei 101 is nothing but a food court, and they have like a little grocery market. So it's super convenient to just walk over there, get what you want. Also, the other thing I like about this place is that I'm going to street view. So yeah, it's oh cool, you can do that. Okay, so the Sparkle Hotel, this is like something completely different. I think it's a working business, I really don't know, but it's actually down here. So yes, here's the stairs, and you go down here from like that point of view that I just showed you. So you go down, right? And then from right across here, here's one of the convention centers where they have a part of like the convention at. But here's Taipei 101, this massive building. And then like the other cool thing about it is that, oh, you know what? This is like an old picture. Yeah, this is an old picture. The other cool thing about this area, they don't show it here, but like when you exit, there's actually an entrance over here. I think that's what the construction is going on here, probably. You are able to enter into like the MRT station directly from your hotel, which is another reason why I like this place, right? Yeah, this is definitely an old picture because it's not here, but yeah, here's a hotel entrance down here. You walk up, they actually would have an entrance to like the MRT area right here. So you have like direct access to that thing, which is instant. And then like you have like Taipei 101 here. So like I said, you can go here, get your food, eat something, and be quick about it, right? And you can use your credit card in this area because it's very touristy like. The thing that sucks about this place, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean just like a slight inconvenience if you want to go with a male friend. But if you're going with your female partner, then it shouldn't be a problem, is that, yeah, not all rooms look like this. See, like they're showing that window because it's like underground. Basically, when you look out the window, you see nothing but plants. Really, like I said, because you're like downstairs, so you don't see the road. You just see some plants. But in some areas, a lot of them look like this. A good chunk of the rooms, they all look like this. They're closed off. There's no windows, right? Because they're, like I said, it's underground, right? So there's nothing to show when you're in underground. There's only certain rooms that you can pay extra to get some like a natural light to enter your room, right? But a lot of them looks like this, so keep that in mind. Price wise, I don't know. I guess the thing is like maybe under $100. It's pretty budget friendly, which is the reason why I think Paul got it. But like I said, he doesn't want to get this rooms anymore, so I'm okay sharing this with you now because we're not gonna be here. Because like, let me see if I can find the bathrooms. Okay, yeah, this is like a good example. So part of the reason we had to get like 2 rooms is because like the bathrooms and the showers are glass doors, and also like it's just a giant square. So if you wanted to like take a shower, get dressed or something like that, one of us has to leave the room, right? So you got the glass door here, you got your bathroom, and here's your shower. Like I said, it's glass door, so it's a good place for a couple. They're in a relationship, but you're just with a work buddy, then obviously you don't want to be in the same room doing this, right? So just keep that in mind. So yeah, I like this place. If you're traveling by yourself, it's actually probably a good spot to check out. I suggest. There's like the entry area. It's pretty chill. It's pretty closed off in the sense that like you cannot enter the apartment without a key card. So there's like a sliding door. So they won't let you in unless you have that card, which is kind of, cool. Yeah, Sparkle Hotel. I'm just sharing this because if for whatever reason you want to go to Taiwan, give this place a check out. I have not booked myself through them, so I don't know exactly what the process is. So you want to be careful with that. But I mean, like, yeah, it's a cool place. I suggest it. If you want to save some money, have a place of convenience, right? Super close to an MRT entrance, and it's super close to like the Taipei 101. The tourist area, and you have plenty of shit there. There's plenty of like malls, food, whatever, entertainment. If you're not familiar with the local area, then most likely you're not gonna be able to find like I guess like nightclubs if that's your thing, but I'm sure you can find shit to do. It's not a problem. There's museums nearby and shit like that, so it's fine. But it is a good base from there to go out. Another cool thing about this place is that they offer you complimentary waters. They give you 2 in each room. So you can take those 2 bottles, go out, and then like have them clean your room, and then like they'll drop another 2 bottles for you of water. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, I think I got nothing else to say. Fuck. I guess I just want to share more info of like what I learned about going here to Taiwan. Plane tickets are definitely pricey depending which seat you get, but on average, I guess the tickets that we get, they're like $2,000 each. So yes, they cost money. But I can safely say that traveling to Taiwan has been a great experience. I love going there. You have no idea. I prefer going here than going to Vegas. I'll rant about Vegas in some other video, but I personally don't like going to Vegas that much anymore, at least for work reasons. Like, it's just getting pretty trashy in my opinion, right? But going here to Taiwan is great. People are chill. Just about everybody speaks a little bit of English, so you can get by. Obviously be smart and like, maybe get an app to like be able to translate to help you out. Obviously be, prepared ahead of time. Yeah, everything's clean, convenient, just chill as fuck. I mean, I really like going there, right? And the cool thing is, since we go there, usually all these corporate representatives, they take us out to eat, so we get to eat good at good places and not worry about us paying for shit. So I get to experience that. I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking epic. So I'm gonna try to share as much of that as I can when I'm over there, right? But yeah, they have everything you need when you go to these countries, right? It is intimidating at first, right? If you haven't flown out of your country in who knows how many years, then like, yeah, it does feel intimidating at first. You're freaking out, right? But after going here for like 7 years, it's really comfortable. And there's plenty of information on YouTube if you need to like get some info, where to go, what to do, so on and so forth. Yeah, it's very easy. It's very fun. I love going there. And I'm very excited that I'm traveling there right now. So anyways, that's all I have to say. I hope this video has been some form of informative help to you. And yeah, I'll continue sharing what I know when I'm there. Which I think that's what I'm gonna focus on mainly now. It's just like, instead of sharing you what I do, maybe sharing you what I've learned and how I do things. Yeah, actually not a bad idea. Alright guys, that's all I have to say. I'll talk to you later. Peace.